Looking for a complete breakdown of the Rogues Rising update? Well, stick around because in this video I'll be going over everything for anyone that missed it or just wants a recap. Firstly, let's quickly go through our comment of the day. This one comes from Bob Dob and they say, anyone else loving the Saint skin? And to be honest, I 100% love the skin, and it kind of helps that Saint is my favorite rogue. I'll actually be doing a review on this skin and all other battle pass skins, so keep an eye out for that. If you want comments of the day just like Bob here, feel free to leave a comment down below. With that said though, let's get into everything we know about the Rogues Rising update. First thing on the list is going to be Project Saint changes coming in this update. First one to quickly cover is dynamic map music. Now, they didn't state literally anything on this change other than it's just updating our default music they've been using, and this is supposedly going to improve player experience. Not sure how a playlist update will help players, but I digress. Moving on, we've got dynamic scoreboards, and this change is super useful and is really going to point out who helped during matches and who didn't. So if you are bottom fragging, this change is not a good one. For example, this is a screenshot of a scoreboard during a demolition game, and you can see the two new categories, damage and the objective. This case, it is going to be bombs. Damage is straightforward. As you accumulate damage in a match, it will show here how much you have gained. The objectives is where it gets good. In the case of demolition, like you said, we have bombs, and this shows how many times you have personally planted the bomb. I have no idea if bomb diffuses count in this, but I would also assume so. If you know, go ahead and comment down below and let us know. In the case of strikeout, we see captures, so how many times have you captured a point, whether it was from the enemy team or in the beginning of a round. These stats are nice to gander out, but in the end, they're not really a crazy major change, just something nice. We're also getting the new MVP screen at the end of all matches, which will grab the top 3 players during that match based on your overall score, which I assume is an accumulation of eliminations, downs, assists, revives, damage, and any objective score you manage to earn. This doesn't just grab the top 3 players on your team, it grabs the top 3 players from that entire match. As we see here, the MVP may obviously be you, but the other 2 are from the enemy team as indicated by their red name. One thing this MVP screen is going to allow for is actually more rewards. In the future, I can definitely see game devs adding endgame poses, kind of like how Overwatch does it, where you can change the stance or actions of your character during that endgame MVP scene. But with that being said, that is all of our Project Saint changes for this update, so let's move on. We're also getting some new cosmetics in this update, and as per usual, I won't spend a ton of time in this segment, mainly because there's nothing crazy to go over, but here we go. We've got Test Subject Umbra, Twisted Thorn Switchblade, Digital Matrix Glitch, and finally Macho Dima. Be sure to leave a comment down below which out of the bunch is your personal favorite. For me, I would obviously have to go with Macho Dima. We've also received a small sneak peek at our next Rogue Juke. Now, she's not going to be in this update, but they do want to start giving more information, lore, and sneak peeks at rogues before they've released into the game, instead of just kind of dropping them into our laps out of nowhere, kind of like how they did with the Glimpse. We didn't get too much with her, but here's the Juke trailer that we've gotten.
Ooh, I wonder if that uses a dish or a dome piston. Seems like we both appreciate hardware. There's more than meets the eye with you, isn't there? Query: is it contradictory that I've quote-unquote gone rogue to make friends? More data needed.
On Juke's release, we will have an event titled Juke's Gambit, which is going to delve into the character herself, as well as her connections to the Rogue Company organization. We've already got word that she might be tied to the event happening on the map Meltdown, so we can assume maybe she caused the events, was there during it, or has some sort of inside information about what is happening there. The Juke's Gambit event will have players complete 4 challenges that are on a time-locked basis, so one might be released on like Monday, then Tuesday, then like so on and so forth. Completing one of these challenges will not only give you one of the cosmetics shown on screen right now, but you will also learn some bits and pieces of lore about Juke that would otherwise not be known. So if you're crazy about the actual story and lore behind Rogue Company and the characters we play, this event is definitely going to be something you have to give a try. And finally, we are getting a new skirmish map titled Vertigo.
Rogues, get ready for high altitude and even higher stakes. Welcome to Vertigo. Located in a remote region of Northwest Asia, this experimental jackal facility has the ability to take down anything in a 100-mile radius. We think this is protecting something bigger. It's time to bring Vertigo down. Your mission is to cease this facility's operation. Outfitted with a drone launching bay, tactical command center, and what they're calling a capacitor pulse array, this compound is a ticking time bomb. Is this all Jackal has up their sleeves? Or are they hiding something far more sinister? Get ready to dive into Vertigo with the Year 2 Season 2 Rogues Rising update.
This new skirmish map is going to take place in a Jackal outpost, which has been built upon a cliff face. The map's slightly larger footprint, interconnecting paths, and overlapping zip lines create a dynamic, fast-paced style map that plays well with some of our 4v4 skirmish modes like Dodgeball and Skirmish Team Deathmatch. So what do you guys think about the Rogues Rising update? The PTS should already be live when this video goes up and will last until April 19th, so tomorrow, so be sure to sign up, give feedback, and let everyone know what you think. And that's all. Hopefully this breakdown of the Rogues Rising update kind of helps summarize everything for you, or kind of catch you up in case you missed the update show, kind of like how I did. Be sure to comment down below what you think. I always love reading your guys' comments after update shows, and whenever we learn news or leaks, and you know, just chatting like we're friends pretty much. Like down in the comments, it really feels like that. So whether you like the update, don't like it, whatever the case may be, feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions down below. For me personally, I don't mind the update. I like it. I think it'll be a good one for the game. It doesn't make any major changes, just kind of builds upon a couple things we already have. While you're down there, be sure to drop a like rating, hit that subscribe button for daily Rogue Company content, and why not join our Discord linked below, where we're already chatting about this update. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to give my video a watch, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.